Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome back to Project Zomboid. It's been a long break, over a week, around, I don't know, would have been 10, 11 days since the last episode. Oh, life has been crazy, but we're back playing again. I'll kind of fill you guys in as we continue through this episode as to why we had such a long break in between shows. But thanks for coming back again for another day with Rebecca Collins, our survivor in this modded adventure. We are back home at base. I'll put a little bit of footage in the bottom corner here for our drive back from the mall, which was a little eventful, but we did make it back in one piece. Here we are up at the top of our tower, looking at all the new stuff that we've got here, including, well, not all the new stuff. I guess we just brought back a couple things, including our mannequin and our jukebox player. So, jukebox, I think I always end up just shortening that to the jukebox. But yes, that is a jukebox player. It is raining outside. It is early in the morning, 20 degrees, August 3rd. So into another month, 1 month closer to fall and winter. Let's go on a fishing trip today. How about that? We've been talking about doing a fishing trip. And a little bit of rain, never hurt anyone. I don't think it actually affects the fishing chances. We are a little bit low on fuel though, so let's just top this up with some gas. When I got home from the mall, I was expecting all of our food to be rotten, but as it turns out, just drop that, all our food was not rotten. Not sure if I had any rotten food. I came back and our freezer, like all the power was off, but our freezer, it was like down to maybe 70% frozen time still. And we were gone a couple days, I think, after when we thought we had to be back. So I'm not sure if the freezing time just kind of pauses. Like the power will go out when you're away, but maybe the freezing time just pauses until you come back into the map chunk. Either way, we didn't actually lose any of our food. I did lose crops though. We had potato plants in these 3 plots, and they were all rotten and gross by the time I got back. So that's kind of the only thing we did lose. Yeah, let's just head out. We'll get in the van. I've already got some fishing gear with us. We got 7 worms, 5 fishing net traps, a couple things of fishing line, and our fishing rod. We could probably just take the cop car today. One of these days we are going to have to clear out some of the zombies that are just east of the base, out on the highway, because they are gathering in quite large numbers. We did have some wander into the log wall on the east side of our base in between episodes, so I would think very soon, and we actually have more zombies in town now. Very soon we will be seeing some more zombies at the base. So don't be surprised if one of the episodes in the near future is going to be another shootout episode. Let's just pull out our mini-map for a moment here. Let that load up. And we want to go... Let's just see here. There's a lake down here by the gas station, so I think that's one we're going to go to. Let's head down this way. That'll be our fishing hole. Yeah, so a bit of a stressful last couple weeks on my end. Of course, you guys know about, or I told you about the whole car situation and having the car broken into. So that was a bit of a process working through insurance and trying to get that sorted out. Coincidentally, as soon as I got the car out of insurance, I had some more major issues with the car, which weren't worth fixing. I'd already put too much money into the car. It was how old was it? A 15-year-old car at the time. Where do I want to go? Just actually in the parking lot here. So I had to make the call of, I don't think it's worth putting another $1,000 into this junker. Not really a junker, but you know what I mean. Just the point where you're putting so much money into a car that it just becomes not worth it anymore. So I had that to deal with immediately after getting it back from insurance, which was fantastic. And then the whole car shopping experience, which is lovely as well. God, do I love car salesmen. Hold on, gotta get my right mouse preset here. So yeah, that was fun, but eventually did get a new car, or well, new-ish. Newest car I've ever got, a few years old. Got that sorted out and bought. And then, lo and behold, the surprises weren't done there. So, kind of in the process of buying that car, going through that rigmarole. At work, we had a fairly big bombshell of our one of our most senior personnel in the office gave his 2 weeks, and it's a fairly new office as far as how long people have been there for. He was definitely by far the longest serving in the department, and so yeah, he gave his 2 weeks notice, which meant a lot of shuffling around of positions and promotions, and I just had a lot of a very stressful last couple weeks trying to learn all these new tasks around the office and responsibilities, and so finally today, this is Saturday, leading into our long weekend up here in Canada, July 1st on Monday. I felt, you know what, I need to de-stress, I need to record some Zomboid, I need to get back to the channel. So, that's my little, not really venting, but that's me filling you guys in as to what's been going on in the life of Nomus. Well, this is a decent sized little lake. Not crazy big. We have read... Oh no, I haven't read our fishing book. So disappointing, Nomus. I thought I had everything ready to go here. You know what? We will fish for a few hours today. We'll catch a few fish. We're not going to get much in the terms of XP here. But then we will go home. I'll read that book. We'll come back and we'll start getting some XP. So we got a small pike. That's actually a really good catch for our first fish. 30 hunger. 63 centimeters long. Let's just finish this last cast. And we caught something else. A small crappie fish. First time I did fishing in PZ, I called it a crappie fish. And I was quickly corrected that it is indeed a crappie fish. At least that's what that guy said. Okay, let's pull out, let's put this on the ground, our little fishing bag. We'll pull out our fishing net traps, because we should lay these down. And we'll set them up here. Place fishing net traps. Now these, you don't have to put any bait in them. We will be actually catching bait fish in these. And the bait fish are used to catch pike. Now we, coincidentally, our first catch was a pike, but these will help us catch the pike, which in my opinion are probably the best fish. They're so big. Alright. We are a bit hungry. I have no food. Do I have any chips on us? No, I have no food. Okay, so we're going to be going a little bit hungry here. Let's just continue fishing and we'll look at our info. We are down to 74 kilograms, so we're back down into the underweight range. We should be careful not to drop too much farther. Did I just hear a zombie behind us? And apparently we were fishing off into the woods there. Caught another fish. So we've got 3 fish, 4.25 experience. Let's see here. We got a small pike, a small catfish, and a small crappie. But you can see, like, even just lengthwise, like our Oh, we just broke our fishing rod. Let's reline that. And continue fishing. But yeah, let's go back to these fish here. So our small pike, 30 hunger, 63 centimeters, 4.62 kilograms, or units. I don't know, that seems like a big fish. We look at the crappie. Here's a big crappie. Okay, so this is like half the size. Oh, it's actually half the hunger too. Okay. So that's actually a pretty even distribution between the crappie and the small pike. Although this is a small pike versus a big crappie. Small catfish weighs only 0.88, 20 centimeters, so a third of the length of our small pike. But I guess, yeah, half of, like, if you multiply the hunger by 3, there'd only be half as much as a small pike would be worth, so. Oh, and did we run out of worms? We must have. Really, did I use all my worms? Jesus. Holy molies, I didn't expect to go through all of our worms that fast. I guess we have 4 fish, though. 4 fish, 4 worms. Or no, didn't I have 7 worms? Alright. Check some of our bait, our traps, sorry. They seem to catch fish pretty fast. So we'll just check all these. We got 2 little bait fish. So we will use these and hopefully catch a couple pike. And we can probably just fast forward this. It's cool how you can see it brightening up as the clouds pass overhead. Alright, we'll go until about 1 p.m. Oh, now the clouds are rolling back in. Getting quite a bit darker here. Come on, gotta catch something here. We were so lucky with our worms. Now we're not catching anything with the bait fish. There we go. 2 small pike. Okay, good. Let's take these back home. We'll toss them in the freezer. And I should read that fishing for beginners. Alright, well, yeah. We'll just cut back in a moment. It might be August 4th by the time we actually come back to do more fishing. Alright, it's the next day, almost 1 p.m. I have a full stomach. I have read our fishing for beginners. We got the 3 multiplier there. Heading back down to the fishing hole. Since we ran out of worms, I picked up some fishing lures. I know you're not really supposed to use them until you're a bit higher down the fishing levels. But we did have 21 of them, so I think we can spare a few. Okay. So Parker. So I got 5 fishing lures, or fishing tackle with us. We should also have some more bait fish from our traps overnight. So we'll check those first. Check trap. And yeah, 3 little bait fish there. See how many we end up with in the end. Alright, so we got, oh wow, 24. Okay, yeah, we are good for bait. We are good. We should be able to get quite a bit of fish here. So we're going to fish. We're going to speed up time. We're going to listen to the soothing sounds of whipping fishing lines and splashing water. Looking forward to the new water effects in the new animation build that is seemingly closer and closer upon us. Alright. There goes our fishing rod. So it did default to a fishing lure or a fishing tackle. And look at that. We actually went through, got 3 here, so we've gone through 2 fishing tackle already. So I guess that's why you don't want to use them until you're a little bit higher level. Let's put these away. And we'll use our small bait fish. We'll just repair this. Good. We'll move away so we don't default to our fishing tackle. And away we go here. Fish are a very good source of food. They do weigh a lot more than rabbits, though. Oh my god, look at this. Our first big pike, 95 hunger. Look at that, weighs 14. So if you compare that to a rabbit, a large rabbit would be about 30, low 30s. And I think they only weigh 0.2. So, I mean, if you're worried about storage space, rabbits are the way to go. But fish can definitely provide a lot of food. We will need to go pick up a few more deep freezers if we are going to be storing a lot of fish. Look at our XP here. We are flying up to level 1. We have 2 big pike now. 89 hunger, 95 hunger. Got 13 little bait fish left. We got a small catfish coming in at 4 hunger. A small perch coming in at 15. Another couple small pikes at 30 apiece. And then, of course, we have the obligatory shoes and socks, the junk that you pick up while fishing. Let's continue here. It's 8:10. We are hungry. We should maybe stop for a bite. I got a game and vegetable stir fry that I made in between cuts. So we'll just, let's see a quarter of that. It's probably fine. Alright, let's keep fishing. We're already at 51 units for carry capacity, so it's probably not going to let us carry anymore. Let's dump some in here, and we'll just drop some stuff off in the car. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to have enough freezer space for this stuff as is, so... let's... Oh my god, so... Actually, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter if I drop stuff off, because I'm still slow as hell anyway. We will leave these little bait fish out, though. And we can pick that up. We'll leave our fishing line here, our fishing rod, bait fish. Bait fish should stay fresh for... Actually, we could even look. We have the mod. We have the power. We'll stay fit. Let's see here. Fresh for 3.5 days. Goes rotten in 7.5 days. Alright, let me get back to the car. I'm going to see if there's a freezer at this gas station or if we've already picked, if that's where ours came from. I can't remember. So I'm just going to drop these fish in the trunk. Just so I can move around a little bit. Just a little bit. Wow, too much fish for the trunk. Let's take a look at this gas station. I feel like we probably pulled our freezer from this place already, though. I'll have to go hunting for some more. I think ideally we'd want about 4 deep freezers. Oh no, there is one here still. Okay. Let's grab that. And it is empty. Is there any more inside? No, just those fridge freezers. Let's take care of this zombie because she is very interested. Mesmerized by our blue hair. Alright, so let's pick this up. Thankfully, you don't need a crowbar or anything for these. Grab both those. Probably should have brought the truck or the van for this stuff. Alright, so let's just move that to the glove box. We can fit both of these on here. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to go find another freezer though before we head back. Let's go on a little bit of an exploration here for another freezer. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I just took a quick look at the map, and there's nothing super close to us. We can worry about that later. We'll try and fit these fish in to what we have. I don't think we're going to be able to do it all, but I guess worst case, we just eat the fish. Oh, God. Sorry, police car. I'm so rough with the cars. Alright, well, let's just get home. We'll get to sleep, and then maybe we can... I think this is going to be a shorter episode today, guys. We got some fishing in. I think we'll end the episode off in the morning by clearing out some of the zombies east on the highway from our base. So we'll be back in a moment. Alright, next morning. 4:40 a.m. 14.8 degrees outside and another rainy day. Been a rainy August so far. Well, let's choose our weapons. We are going to go with the shotgun for this little adventure. Slaying in the choke tube improved or choke tube full. I guess the choke tube full. Grab that one. And we could probably just equip that in both hands. Okay, let's grab our ammo. And we still have 34 boxes of ammo from the Fort Redstone. We'll grab several of those. 6, let's go 8 boxes. We have beta blockers. We might want to grab a few more though. Let's see here. Got our ammo. Let's grab some beta blockers from the medical lab. 2 bottles, more than enough. Got some carrots to harvest there. We'll take care of that later. Let's load up. And I don't know if I need anything else really. Guess we could take a couple of radios. Although I think we're just going to be shooting for the most part. I have food. Here's our freezer set up with all the fish inside, and I don't know what I was thinking before, but obviously, yes, we do have enough room there. And that's our other meat freezer. We have a fair amount of food right now. Not a lot of junk food. We're doing pretty good for canned food, though. Alright. Is there anything else we need? I filled up the generator. Got our shotgun, got food, got ammunition. I think we're good. I think we're fine. We'll take the cop car down. Guess I need to get away quickly. It's not going to be a long expedition. They are very close to us. Should be just down here past the turnoff signs. Alright, let's turn this sucker around. Park it there. We are loaded up. I'm sure once we start firing off shots, more will come. Here we go. Here we go. There they are. Okay. So I got 28 loose rounds. Okay, that looks good. Time to take out the trash. Oh yeah, beta blocker. God damn it. Someday I'll come fully prepared for something in Zomboid. Should probably try and keep him in the field. Other than the less bodies to drive over, the better. Okay. Let's round up some more. Keep reloading. Take a look at our skills. Maybe we'll get to level 1 reloading. I doubt it, but a survivor can do. Let's talk about that quickly. Just keep kind of moving around here. Oh yeah, there they come. So we can get nice groupings. After this next, we'll go through this set, and then the next reload we'll open our box. Alright, so we'll reload this. And then we will open another box. How many does this hold? 6 total. Okay. We could probably even open another one too. We're just over our carry capacity now. How you miss point blank with a shotgun. Oh yeah, that's a lot of That's an empty shotgun. Let's preemptively take another beta blocker. Be nice once, if we ever get to like level 3 or 4 reloading. I assume it just reloads faster. I don't know if I've ever had that high reload though. Maybe like level 1. We should be getting pretty good on our aim. Almost halfway to level 2. Might want to do a burn for these zombies too. Let's circle back around. I think I should pull them a bit further into the future here. We have the kills. 36-29. Oh yeah. They just keep coming. Coming and coming. Our reloading is close to level 1. I think we might just get there today. Feels like you're killing so many, but the group doesn't seem to get much smaller. Just keep replenishing their numbers. Panic now. Too much for the beta blockers. Very lucky. let's just do a little bit of a montage here and enjoy the show. We just leveled up our reloading, I think. Yeah, we did. And we're super close to getting level 2 aiming. Turning into a productive zombie killing day. Let's just take a quick bite from our stir fry. Take another beta blocker here. We're all loaded up. I had the kill count open here. Just because I was curious what we were at. We're up to 38:15 now. So with each shot... Oh god, that's a strong panic. She thought that was the end. Yeah, with each shot we're getting, what, about 2 or 3? 2 or 3 kills? Not bad. Just move that down there. Rather fast crawler there. A few zombies with blown off legs. Now the group is smaller. I'm not sure if it's actually smaller or just more compact. And there's another skill point into aiming. We made just as much, if not more, progress than we did at our week or so at the mall. Just with the zombies near our base. We're getting near the end of our ammo. We got 2 boxes left, plus the 20 rounds here, so I think we'll be able to get them all. And it's a helicopter event. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so that's our 11:20 a.m. on August 5th. I didn't even anticipate there being a helicopter event today. Should have paid more closer attention to our journey. We do have a helicopter event. Fun times. Staring into the hordes is apparently very traumatic. He's gotten better. initial weeks of her survival. Still a little terrifying. Yeah, there's too many of them. Not gonna be able to get them all with our last remaining shells. God damn it. We'll take as many of them as we can. Gotta be careful with these body piles. Crawlers jumping out. Whoa, okay. Bunch of 6. Most likely going to be a longer helicopter. I think our last one was only an hour. So I would probably expect this one to be 7 hours. Doing good for not overexerting ourselves here. Now it's a long slog to level 2 reloading and level 3 aiming. Our last 30-some shells. Look at all these crawlers just like ants. Swarming the field. I'm gonna start pulling them down a little bit further south. So I feel like we're not that far off from our base right now. Again. Not seeing any more zombies coming out of the woods though, so that's good. That's progress. Okay, I think the last 2 reloads here. Trait to get the boost. We should do that someday. We should play with a veteran or play with a couple military base mods. Get all the ammo. And just see what it's like to have high level aiming and reloading. Okay, 3 shells left after this, so we're going to expand what we have. Circle around down here. Let's take the beta blocker again. And we can just lose them in the trees and head back to the highway. Just start pulling down here. Ah, like 4 more boxes, we can probably do it. Last one. That was it. Okay, very good. We did well. Helicopter event's been going on for about 2.5 hours. Oh, more zombies coming in from the road. Switch out to our knife. Back to the highway. And back to the car. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. That does it for today. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for coming back. I did not die in real life. Nomus is still alive. Back and eager to play more Zomboid after our little hiatus. So let me know what you think down below. What's the highest reloading and aiming skill you guys have got? I'd be interested to hear. And what build did you use it with? What was your favorite weapon? Let me know down below. That does it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.